Alright guys, this is Cam Alex Mason here, and today we're going to be reading the second comic book for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So, starting off with, in Helsinki, Finland, we've got our characters running away from some thugs. Let's begin. Talk about a major cluster foil up. Our first day in the country, and our target takes out a hit on us. So, Maxim Chernakov, by the way, I'm sorry if I butcher any of these names, turns out to be a preemptive cutthroat poker player, as well as being the Wet Witch's baddest asset north of the Arctic Circle. Yeah, that's right. Control said you were death on wheels as a driver, Hiroku. Can you shake these mooks? RPM's just nosedived, Jacob. I think a bullet nicked a fuel line. John, Dylan, how's about some suppressive fire back there? I smell gas. That fuel line better not be spraying the manifold. We're firing, but they ain't getting too suppressed. Magnus, get me next to that van on the driver's side. So the characters are Specialist, Hiroku, Mandelbaum, recently promoted Commander John Taylor, or not recently promoted, he was promoted in the last one, so it's just Commander Jacob Hendricks, that's what I was trying to say. Oh great. Fuel pressure means we have power, but it's also feeding the fire. If we stop, we're dead. Ha! Nailed him, I did. Ugh, I'm hit. I've got multiples, Jacob. But that's not stopping me from scoring payback. Nice deflection, Hiroku. No! Yeah, I know, I'm bad at acting. We still have the armored car to contend with. I'm dealing with it. Just trust me. And bail out. The lady said bail. I'm bailing. And then we get an explosion. So now we have Captain John Taylor and Commander Dylan Stone, I believe, also in the part along with this group. Back it up, Linus, before they... Too late, Linus. You're two, whatever your punk name was. And that's Eamon, I believe. And what would your name be, dirtbag? Magnus? Well, I'm Jacob Hendricks. And you're one lucky dirtbag for not getting turned into a pile of rotting meat like your buddies. You want to die and rot, Magnus, do you? No, sir. Hiroku Mandelbaum was on our team for less than a day until you and your pals made her an extra crispy. That's not right. You're going to make things right by taking us all on a nice social call on your boss, Maxim Chernakov. He'll kill me. Not as bad as I will. That Hiroku turned out to be hardcore. You going to write her up, Jacob? Get her a nice posthumous gong? Hell, I haven't written up Hussein Patel for the Tashkent op. The Wet Witch owes us for him too. She's got a load of payback coming. The intel we scored from that op led Control to Chernakov. The Wet Witch is top dog in these parts. Nailing him hurts Moscow bad. Control says the Lubyanka Witch is called Krasny Baba, the Red Witch as well. Lots of names, huh? Okay, Magnus. What do you know? What do you know what to do? You know what to do, I should say. Tighten up. We're only 2 floors away. So this also makes a like whenever you see an asterisk, it makes a reference to whatever issue or something was going on before. Open up, Maxim. It's me, Magnus. He can't hear. I'll buzz. No, don't! Just explodes. Hose it down. The hell with that. Then they open fire. John! Grenade! So, a lot of explosions and stuff. I'm not even going to bother making noises because I'm bad. Unmanned machine gun wired to the door buzzer. Chernikov is some slippery weasel. When I catch up with him, I'm going to drag his tongue out through his... Oh, that's weird. Then find him ASAP. Clear the whole apartment, Dylan. You okay, John? The ballistic vest did do its job? Cracked some ribs. Hurts, but I'm not bleeding out. Bravo team did clean up in Tashkent and recover the ghost drive with the intel that led Control here to Chernikov. Control thinks Albulev's 3D printer operation in Tashkent is a link to in Moscow Center's master plan. It's all smoke and mirrors, for all we know. This Morkie Baba / Wet Witch or Krajny Baba, Red Witch, whatever, could be a red herring or a dead end. All clear, nobody here. Of course he's not here. Maxim skipped out over an hour ago. Whoa, what the hell? Him and that Russian floozy blew out of here like a Winslow Accord abandoning its allies. I'm Katrina. Me and Maxim used to be. The Russian floozy. Tall, redhead, stylish. That's her. Skinny thing. Oh, whoops, sorry. What he sees in that tramp, I'll never know. If he hooked up with the Wet Witch, they could be flying out of Helsinki Malami by now, on their merry way to Moscow. No, they left to fly up to Sami country, north of the Arctic Circle. Maxim has a cozy love nest cabin up by the lake in Inari. I've been there before the floozy, so that was Laplander or whatever. John, raise Control on encrypted and tell them we need Eamon to scrounge up a sniper and demolitions tech and get it down in the wind down here. That's weird. Dylan, we need to resupply at the cache location and truck out to the extraction point Alpha 19er. Hey! North of Takula. Long haul to this ep, Chief, but it's sterile and off the main approach paths to Helsinki Airport. We're both profiling ourselves to semi-operational status for duration of the op, right? We keep our boots on the ground as advisory command. Alice Conrad and Joseph Fierro are the new warm bodies. Conrad is the shooter and Fierro is the he-wrangler. Got visual on Eamon's VTOL. So those are new characters. They're both specialists. And I'm popping purple haze for the recognition confirmation. I see purple. Purple is correct, Eamon. Keep the turbines spinning. We're taking off immediately. Roger that, Jacob. We are good to go. And there they are. I'm Conrad the shooter, but I cross-trained as a medic, and I've got a full trauma kit with me. I can get your wounds properly dressed and squared away right now. Do John first. I have to get Eamon up to speed. Controlled tracked down Chernikov's cabin. He made a purchase through a cutout company, but the sales record is listed with the Finnish bank registry. They're loading GPS coordinates into your flight computer, so what's your take on the replacements? Fierro's a loudmouth, but he knows his stuff. Alice Conrad's as badass as they come. I wouldn't mind having either of them covering my back in an alley fight. And now she's dressing John Taylor's wounds. Affirmative, Master EOD. He's like, you a Marine, Recon Marine, Fierro? Affirmative, Master EOD. Wings too. You might do. Okay, let's take care of this arm. Good, I can brief you on Chernikov. He's a player near the top of the chart. Control says he's privy to the big secret op that Moscow Center has brewing, so priority is to snatch him. But if that's impractical, it's your job to put him down. Consider him toast. Do I get on the brief, or get in on the brief? With me and John sidelined, the mission honcho, Dylan. You're the mission honcho, Dylan. Don't underestimate Chernikov. They call him the vampire at Wetworks Bureau. And that's coming from mooks who could ice pick your granny without blinking. This is what his ugly mug looks like. Should I interrogate him before or after I pound the stake through his heart? If Chernikov is flying commercial to Inari, closest field is Valo. That's close to 1,000 kilometers. Only one flight a day up there, and it's in the afternoon. They can't be there until tonight. We have plenty of time to set an ambush. It'll be a piece of cake. Nothing is ever a piece of cake. Every plan always goes south as soon as the first shot is fired. Whoever recovers first wins. Well said. 5 hours later, GPS says we're right on top of it. And there it is. But what's that over there? She said he was flying up there, or up here. She meant he had his own plane. He's already down there. Threat indicators say something, or says something's tracking us. It's him firing, I can only say is an XM53, and he says bastard in Russian, I believe. I don't know. It says bastard here, but I don't know if that's Russian per se. I believe it is. Somebody lit off an XM53 at us. Fly-by-wire is kaput. Analog is okay, but hydraulics are fading. All Halon dispensers are discharging. How bad is it, Eamon? We're up the creek in a deep doo-doo without a puddle. Or a paddle, I'm sorry. Our options are auger in, crash and burn. Or survive with sustainable injuries. That's one way of putting it. So now it shows V-22 crashing. Do not unbuckle seatbelts until we've come to a complete stop. What seatbelts? Crack the hatch and evac before the fuel tanks go. Move it, people. We have to take back the initiative and go offensive. Stone, Fierro, and Conrad go after Chernikov and the wet witch in the cabin. John, Eamon, and I will secure Chernikov's plane for our extraction. Conrad, you set up in your sniping position here at this rail fence. If me and Fierro get pinned down, you pop smoke and cover our withdrawal. I got it. Snowmobile tracks leading from the cabin. They're both gone or they split up. Everybody down! Sniper! Big caliber firing from a low angle. I think the point of origin was in the woods. One set of snowmobile tracks from the cabin looping around and into the woods. That SOB Chernikov never does the expected. I'm popping smoke and going after the sniper. Dylan and Fierro are out in the open and there's a sniper in the woods. If there's another shooter in the cabin, they're caught in the crossfire. Alice will go for the sniper. We have to get in position to suppress fire for her. Machine gun in the cabin, and it's Morkie Baba right there. Lay it down heavy in the woods, into the woods. Cover fire for tactical movement. Do they think I'm stupid? I've lost all interest in interrogating Chernikov. Alice, you've got an open sanction on his butt. I hear ya. I can't help him now. It's down to a sniper duel in the woods. But the others, them I can sort out. Cover me with the MG. I'm going to heave a satchel charge through the window. There's a snowmobile, but where is Chernikov? She's in the tree line, too close to risk cover fire. She's on her own then. What's going on over there? Go for it, Fierro. Some more firing. Now she's saying, where's that son of a... Actually need this next. Fire in the hole! And he basically, I believe, says, die. Who's dying, Chernikov? Not me. And then he says, train station whore, I think. I don't know. I don't speak Russian. And then she calls him a fuckhead, which is really weird dialogue. Ugh. And he gets kicked in the groin. That's gotta suck. The Wet Witch escaped on a snowmobile. She's already in the tree line. And now he's telling her, on your knees, bitch. In your dreams, Svalach, which I think also means bastard again. She stabs him in the side with whatever, or with the knife that he used to stab her. Move your butt, Fierro. Wet Witch is a lost cause. Our priority now is to back Alice's play. I still have enough juice left to kill you. Krasny Baba in the Libyanka will be proud of me. And that Vedma, which is witch, that witch, Morkie Baba, she will kill your friends. Shoots, misses, somehow. Now she even goes in for a worse kill. And then someone shoots him square in the skull. Damn, girl. You must be from the bad side of town. Orphan institutions and fosters. Right. Whatever don't kill you. Taxi closer to the tree line, so Dylan, Fierro, and Conrad can get on board, Eamon. Roger that, Jacob. Move it, people. We're not strolling into Sunday meeting here. I don't know if this is important or not, but Chernikov was talking about the Red Witch and the Wet Witch as if they were two completely different people. He had a big knife in his gut. He might have been having... We'll have to write that up in the after-action report. It's Control's job to analyze and come to conclusions. It's our job to do the dirty deed and file the report. And that's it. This is the next issue, and I will be reading that shortly. Thank you guys. This is Captain Alex Mason, and I'll see you real soon.